of you once again for attending tonight. According to the Southern California Association of Government, on which I serve on their Transportation Commission. Monterey Park has a population of slightly over 61,000 people. The median age is 43.9. The average household size is 3. Number of housing units is 21,079. Homeownership rate is 55.4%. Median household income is $49,534. Number of jobs is 29,793. Average salary per job is $41,572. And K through 12 public school enrollment is 7,090. So now you get some background on Monterey Park. Monterey Park is a community that is safe. It is filled with a cultural diversity. It is defined by its unique educational institutions. It has picturesque neighborhoods with spectacular views like we see here, and it's in close proximity to key areas, all of which combine to provide a good quality of life. Having said that, how did we get here and where are we going? Or as us Monterey Parkers call it, pride in the past, faith in the future. However, it is important to share our recent successes if for no other reason than to serve as encouragement for the future challenges that lie ahead. Our city's economic climate. The U.S. economy finally broke free from the clutches of the 2008-2009 recession, and our city's fiscal condition is on slow recovery. That troubled housing market is rebounding in many parts of the country, and you see housing activity here in Monterey Park. We see it right here in Monterey Park. Our city sales tax revenue has increased due to new businesses and the growth of the businesses currently in our city. Thank you for that. Now, during my term as mayor, we balanced our budget for fiscal year 2013-2014 with the fiscal discipline to ensure adequate balance for our operating account, which is known as our general fund. We did not use any of our reserves, and we did not increase taxes. But a lot of this was due in large part to the concessions and workload carried by our staff. Please, please make sure you thank them. The City of Monterey Park was cited in a report as ranking number 7 out of 88 cities in LA County for its good business practices, strong internal control, good financial record keeping, and strong leadership. We refinanced tax increment bonds with a lower interest rate, which means the city will receive additional revenue. Now let's look at other areas. Economic development. In May, we updated our zoning ordinance to make it more user-friendly and to be in line with the realities of today. For example, I recommended that we eliminated the commercial and residential property inspection report, which was required by the city prior to the close of escrow. And that recommendation was recently approved. Thank you, Council. I also initiated a new film permit process, which was approved as well. It encourages film production here in our city, thereby giving Monterey Park more visibility, and it draws in an increased workforce, which in turn feeds our local businesses, and that, of course, is a benefit to all of us. We extended our lease with the Chamber of Commerce for their use of El Encanto. I think the Chamber is working much smarter. Don't you agree? Yes. Absolutely. You do see a difference. And by the way, today I was navigating their website. You need to check it out. They updated their website. It's very, very nice. We also approved a lease with the Monterey Park Golf Course right over here. It's a new tenant who agreed to make substantial improvements to the golf course, including a new clubhouse and a 2-level automated driving range. I'm sure many of you are excited about that. Now let's look at customer service. We have our new updated website, which is currently in development, and its aim is better customer experience and, of course, transparency. I am very excited. Actually, we're one slide ahead. I'll be excited about that in a moment. I'm very excited to share with you our new tracking program. It's called Go MPK. At this time, it's being tested by staff, but soon it'll be available to all of you. You can access the app on your smartphone, and you can report graffiti, unkept landscape, potholes, shopping carts, all the things that we complain about. And it'll be fed directly to the respective department for corrective action. So please make sure you keep your lawns very nice and make sure you pull those weeds, or else it might be sent to one of our departments. We also updated our Permits Plus web-based permitting system to a new system called Automation. It will streamline the planning and development process. It details online applications, inspection requests, and tracking of projects. You can access the system to see where you are, where your application is in the whole process, and city inspectors can also access it remotely so that they can upgrade the status on a timely basis, so thereby eliminating any lag time. Okay, now I'm excited about this one. We have our new CNG buses in line, and they are actually in operation. You may have seen them around town. The theme is green NPK, and there's 3 slides. We have one with fishes, we have another one with trees, and the other one with flowers. And this is really important for us because our seniors and students rely on our Spirit Bus to be mobile. You should check them out, and if you can, take a ride. We also made improvements at Langley Senior Center. We have a new dial-a-ride area. We have child entrance, a new phone system, which includes a remote phone, which allows for free-range mobility, which is critical during an emergency. Our library is now open on Fridays. Yay. By the way, yes. That's a really nice picture of our library. It actually does look like that. By the way, did you know that our Brueggemeyer Library offers job postings, job training, collection of job exam books, marketing books, and it even teaches Microsoft Word skills. They are a great resources for businesses. Now under leadership, we hired a new Public Works Director, Assistant City Manager, Mr. Ron Bowe, and the added bonus is that he actually lives here in Monterey Park. We also hired a Community and Economic Development Director, and he will be starting with us at the end of the month. And Annie Young, who has been in our finance department for a very long time, was promoted to our city's controller. Very well deserved. We also have our Emergency Operations Center, which is now open. It is located across the street from City Hall. In the event of an emergency, if City Hall is not functioning, staff can manage the emergency from the Emergency Operations Center. It's equipped with the technology needed to continue to run the city. The center will also offer on-site community emergency response team training, or CERT, for residents. By the way, the next CERT training will start in January. This was a collaborative effort between our city and our Congresswoman Judy Chu, who secured $502,000 grant to build this center. Yes, I think. And through our philanthropic efforts, the city provided $42,000 to Merci to reduce their gap funding for their new 6-bedroom residential home, which will house 6 adults with severe medical physical disabilities. And if you need a charitable tax deduction, Merci is spelled M-E-R-C-I. Now let's talk a little bit about safety. This year we had a significant increase in our neighborhood watch attendance. We had record attendance at Macy's School, 120 residents, Brightwood School, 200 residents, Monterey Highlands, 80 residents, and Sierra Vista Park, 50 residents. And as a result, the relationship between the community and the police department has improved through this partnership. As a matter of fact, this year we had 2 residential burglaries where a member of the neighborhood watch team in that area spotted what was going on, called the police came out, apprehended the individuals, and now they are in prison. That's city teamwork. Now progress. Oh, not yet, but that's okay. We approved a parks master plan. Our city was originally planned and so that every household was within 1 mile of a park. I am committed to breathing new life into long neglected community treasures like our 13 parks. The plan includes a new picnic shelters, playgrounds, irrigation, lighting, and many other improvements for our parks. We made an $850,000 contribution in park improvements to address ADA concerns as well. Next slide, please. We also must create opportunities with what we have in our city. Of course, fixing what we have is not as exciting as building something new. But stewardship of such treasures like South Garfield must be a priority. And so, the council, we adopted a specific master plan for South Garfield's Transit Village, and it's finally in the works. It will outline the plans for the village, as it will be known, as a pedestrian-friendly destination area. And here's a little bit of a trivia, and I'm really excited to share this with you. Did you know that Bobby Kennedy had his campaign office on Garfield Avenue, just south of Reagan, during his vie for the U.S. presidential seat in 1968? And that's a picture of him, and that's South Garfield. Back then they knew it was a treasure, so we must keep that.